Hello viewers and welcome back to Modyssey on the Kronos server. Kronos is a recent name. It's the same server that we've been playing on. The idea was if we just call it Modyssey, well, there's going to be a lot of other servers out there probably called Modyssey. So we wanted something that sounded cool and something that could define us better, more so. So we decided to call it Kronos. We don't have an official logo or nothing for it yet. So I'll continue to use the Modyssey logo for now. But how about I throw this up on the screen? Ain't it great? No, we won't use that. Let's see. So. Shout out to a couple of my viewers / commenters. Not just a viewer, but they also commented. Yes, thank you. And I think when you do shout outs, you typically say their name, right? What was their name? See, I'm bad with on-the-spot remembrancings. And that's not even a word, by the way, in case you thought it was a word. Rick Clark and, of course, Mort. He's always, if I gave out awards for people that comment, Mort, you'd get one. And he kind of gets embarrassed, I think, when I mention his name. Maybe embarrassed isn't the right word. But it's like, they're saying my name. It is a weird experience. Actually interacting more closely. For example, I often record with Ovi, and then occasionally we will just be talking on the phone, like after a game or before a game, and it's always kind of weird to talk to him after kind of just, well, I guess not when recording with him. What am I trying to say here? It's just you get used to interacting with people in a certain way. As a commenter, you probably get used to watching the video and commenting and reading comments, but you're probably not used to having the actual video talk back to you, not directly. So that's probably a little weird. A better example is I would often watch Swordfish's videos, but I didn't do that much with him. I still don't do that much with him as far as collaborative videos. So when I do, the few times that I actually do a collaboration with him, it's kind of weird to just hear him talk. Actually, I don't even know if we have. Oh, I suppose we've done a little bit on Decidedly Vanilla. But I digress. Shout out to Mort and Rick Clark. They both were helping me out with my question of how do I get Obsidian? And for those of you that are too lazy to read through my comments, and shame on you, you shouldn't be. You should be a part of the community. You simply add, oh, and I found more diamonds. You simply add a diamond to your tool on the tinker table. So right now, I had my bronze pickaxe, and I just put a diamond on there. It does durability plus 500. Big whoop. I mean, it's nice, but I don't care. I can repair these things very easy. And then I could get obsidian. With obsidian, I was finally able to make a tank. I went ahead and made 2. And then I used, if you recall, there was a graveyard over there. We should go peek on that too. And it had iron fences. This uses iron fences as the ingredient. I couldn't do it, though, because they were decorative. So I actually went ahead and made a chisel. And I will show you what I mean. So here is the Minecraft official bars, which with these, you go like that, you make a drain. Very easy recipe. But they were not like that. They were like this, iron spikes. And iron spikes doesn't work as an ingredient. You can get some really cool, interesting things, though, with this chisel. And so I'm kind of excited about that. I haven't played around with it that much. But just in case you're not familiar, Let's pop a cobblestone in here. Now it does it all at once. Well, that's a bummer. Ooh, that looks very much like the brick that I very much enjoy. So let's just look at 3 of these. And what am I doing here? This. Let's get these back to cobblestone, just so I don't forget to do it later. Put the chisel away for now, and some other miscellaneous stuff that I've got in my inventory. We're going to hold on to the obsidian. Let's just look at these. This one. This one. Oh, that's interesting. And this guy here. This one's really weird. I don't mean weird in a bad way. The music is still on. I'm going to actually turn that off. That's not the kind of music we would want for this atmosphere anyway. So these bricks, I always thought were really super cool. However, I would like to see, officially, what are they? Officially, they're just this. Limestone. It's not as cool, right? It's not as cool as all these blocks are. I was curious, however, if I could... Yeah, so with the limestone by itself, you can do all the things that you could with a regular block. I think once it's transformed... Like, I was trying to turn these into stairs, and I don't think I could. I don't really remember, honestly. But it's just, it's a really neat thing that lets you do a lot of interesting things. Small obsidian blocks inside an oak wooden crate. Obsidian snakehead. Huh. Okay. Something definitely to mess around with at a later date. The obsidian. So here is my plan. A couple small things. I'd like some arrows. That's not part of my plan. I made the Thaumcraft wand. Okay, so I want to start getting into Thaumcraft. I made a bookshelf, tossed it on the ground, and did my little magic swing on it. That gives you the Thaumonomicon. And I collected obsidian. For one, to make these tanks, so we can store our experience, so we're not constantly dying and losing it all. And for 2, so I can make the next material on this thing. So what we want to make is aluminite, and that's going to be 5 aluminum, 2 iron, and 2 obsidian. So let's check the smeltery. There's nothing in there. I keep getting bounced up. I think it's some kind of weird, strange lag. I'm not sure what's doing it. Maybe somebody figured out a way to do some kind of weird prank. I really don't know, but just in case, let's... Yeah, okay. This is kind of goofy, but I'm trying to record right now. This is the time I have. So, yeah, see, it tried to bounce me again. That's weird. So, the mix is 5, 2, and 2. Now, from what I understand, 1 obsidian is actually 2 obsidian bars, or materials for 2. So, there's 4 obsidian, there's 4 iron, here's 7, 8, 9, and I'm thinking these make ingots, not ingots. Well, you know, the little teardrop things. I can't even remember what those are called. I'm going to toss in 9 of those. They can't quite fit yet, so I'm going to have to wait for this to melt down, get these in there, and then we'll see if we did it right. Aluminite, here on the left page, is going to have a mining speed of 8, and it can mine up to level 4 cobalt, so it's going to let us get some nether ores that will basically allow us to make the strongest Tinker's Construct material, Mailuian. I know that's not how you pronounce it, but I've mispronounced it incorrectly as Mailuin and Manyluin since I've ever first played with this mod, so that's kind of my thing. Slight bonus to attack. The mining speed, we went over that. The full tool durability means if you made it the head of the tool as well as the handle, which has a 1.3 modifier, would be 715, which is pretty good. Pretty good. If we compare that to copper, 200 at 7, if it's all copper. Mining level 1. Okay. And check out the Meiluin here. This has a base attack of 2 hearts, so it's got the highest attack bonus, mining speed of 9, so it's the fastest base speed. We, of course, can increase that with redstone. Mining level 5, which I believe is the max. And handle modifier 2.5, so pretty crazy, pretty crazy. All right, let's put that book back on the shelf. And I got a hodgepodge here, but I do have some aluminite, 9, and that is the bottom of the smeltery, ready to be poured. This does mean we're going to have pink tools. I'm okay with that, if that's what it takes. I actually need 3 handles, and I'm hoping I have enough material here. I most definitely should. Now for the wide guard cast, I actually want, if I can get to it, yes. I want obsidian. I think that would look really cool. Nice dark purple. And let's put these together. I think I can put them together here. Should be able to. Maybe not. Okay. I think you can if you lay them out just right. For example, if we go to the mattock, or the mattock, which I called it a matlock. I'm going to keep calling it a matlock, because why not? That's fun. You line this all up. Right, that's how it looks. You can switch to these other things, and the layout is different, but it's still making the same tool. This is just to help guide you and make sure it goes in the right slot that it's expecting. That comes with a default of reinforced 2. That's very cool. Go to, ooh, I don't have a cross binding. Actually, that's perfect. We'll get one of those made out of obsidian as well. I just like the way it looks. So we got the blade, so we get the attack bonus. We get the handle, so we get the handle bonus. And the wide guard's really just decoration. It makes it look interesting. I did the same with my copper sword. I used a different cross beam there. So let's get these put away. Look for our little X. Tool binding cast. Obsidian should still be selected. Pour that in there. It takes just, the material is 0.5. I wanted to say half of something. I guess half an ingot. Come back in here. Get this all lined up. Beautiful. I also have this amazing bow. Will this show me the stats? No. Will this show me the stats? Yes. Okay. So I put quartz on there. Now, quartz increases the attack. The attack on a bow would only be if I was swinging it at somebody, hitting them with it. So I kind of used up a slot when I shouldn't have. I didn't know that that's what it did. I didn't know that it wouldn't affect the arrow. I thought maybe it was programmed in. So that was a waste of a slot. But I have been putting redstone, because redstone is going to increase the draw speed. And the arrow speed is already pretty far up there. I used 1 bar slime, green slime, which is really good stats for a bow. And you could use two I'm calling them a rod. I don't have any more. I use them all. Like a stick, you know, for the bendy part. And that gives you some really good stats. I just halfway paper, which gave up some of the durability, but it made it so I had an extra modifier, which I then wasted. Okay. And the redstone makes the string red, which is pretty cool. I think we've spent enough time on Tinker's construct, however. Let's do a little bit of basic magicry. And let's also explore a little bit in the general area. I did log out and log back in, and my character stopped bouncing around. For curiosity's sake, give that to Doot. Can I jump up here? No. Okay. Well, fine. I've actually had a lot of creatures get at me from that one part of the fence. So I really should take the time to reinforce it, but I haven't. As I'm walking, I keep trying to run by pressing Control, and it doesn't work, obviously. Come here. Let me test something. 9, 7, and a book, and some magic. Let's peek around the corner at this thing. Oh my. Well, this is looking good. Let's check out a cheesy joke. Cheesy joke number 20. What does a cloud wear under her raincoat? Thunderwear. Ba-da-dum. Okay. Oh gosh. Cheesy jokes aside, I wanted to get some magic stuff done. I wasn't planning on that originally, but I really do enjoy Thaumcraft, and I have never actually gotten that deep into the mod, so it could be quite interesting. But boy, I've yammered on a lot just making our pink tools here. So this will probably be just the second half of the episode, but I'm going to try to do it in a little more fun way. And it will be like thus. The first thing we need to do is to build one of these things. And that's going to take 2 gold, any shard, and glass. 2 gold, 2 air shards, a piece of glass, and that will give us our thermometer. With this, we can look into the soul of everything and learn about... I can't scan this. That's kind of funny. How far? Way over here. Wow, you can put away stuff from that far. Maybe if I shift and scan? Yeah. I do not have the knowledge required to understand this. It's very tiny in the lower right corner there. Stone, pattern chest. Nope. Part builder. Nope. Tool station. How about a chest? Yeah. This is perhaps one of my least favorite parts of this mod. And that's because this part can actually take a while. Like, you don't have the knowledge to understand a crafting table. Well, what's a crafting table made of? A crafting table is made of wood. Wood. Can I see the logs from here? I'm too far away. Don't worry, we're not going to do the rest of the episode with this. Wood. No. And it's probably because it's not a vanilla wood. Now, let's see what else we have in our book that we can make. Next up on the list is scribing tools. Scribing tools will let us conduct research. Okay, first off, we need to make the glass files. Then with a glass file and a feather and an ink sac, we get scribing tools. We will also need an arcane work table, which will require us to wave our wand at a table. A table is simply 2 blocks and 3 slabs. We will also want to make a research table, which requires 2 tables. So let's go ahead and make 3. All right, there we go, 3 tables. And let's wave our wand here. Perfect. And it takes the wand, and we're going to grab that back. And then we will put 2 tables together, wave our wand again. No, that didn't work. Wave my wand at the second one. No, that didn't work. Oh, I know what I'm supposed to do. Okay. Make 2 more tables. And then with my scribing tools here, right-click. Ta-da! Is that the way I want it? I can never quite tell if this is facing the right direction. I feel like it's facing the correct direction because the pen is over there out of your way. Then again, I am a right-hander. This is where we can research things, we can combine different materials, and we can put some paper up here. We are going to need a lot of paper. Actually, I don't think we put paper in here anymore. I think that was an old version. So let's just click around. These are the aspects that we have acquired. So let's say we mix water and fire. Nothing. The thing is, why are these glowing? Is that a clue? No. That means something, and I don't know what it means. Air and fire? I did something. Gained 1 research of something. Oh, of light. So you have these, perhaps these are the basic. Well, now auto is a basic as well, from what I understand. Well, anyway, you mess around and you combine them. And in your book, on your first tab, basic information, I believe under aspects of magic, you can scroll over and you can see which aspects are primal, how many of them you have. Oh, mousing over this shows me that I've scanned a furnace, I believe. That I got from a torch. This I got from those different materials. That's kind of cool. I think that's new. So then you also know which blocks you could use to get more of that thing. Well, you'd have to melt them down, but that's the basic idea. What else could we make? A crucible. The first step to making a crucible is to get a cauldron. The next step is you place it and swing a little magic at it. And we'll want to get some fire going underneath here. Actually, can I take lava back from here? No. To the lava pits. Hopefully this catches nothing on fire. And then we just need water in there, I believe. There we go. And that is used to melt down objects into their aspects, which you can then combine for other things. Okay, I just figured something out. This says you already have this research note in your inventory. This says click to get a research note for this research. So I can click on all of these because they are connected to something I know. This one, however, I cannot. Once I learn these things, I can. There are also other things in here. Let's go ahead and click on all these cool things. They're a different shape right here. Let me find one that I can access right here. So you do not have the required aspects to purchase this. So some, these hexagonal, you purchase, and other ones, you have to have paper and a pen and such. Oh, that one's already unlocked. And then you can get research notes, and I'll show you that a little bit. This one I have some of the aspects, as in one. Oh no, no! Bad. Maybe? I have to rearrange this so bad. Okay, so some of you probably already know Thaumcraft, and I completely haven't done any exploring today, and I'm not going to have time. So next episode is going to be way more exploration, probably all exploration. But this way I have some stuff set up, and I'm going to need to really reorganize everything here. But anyway, so now you have research and magical metallurgy. You pop that in there. You've run out of ink, and so you need, where's my scribing tools? You pop that in there, and you have to get from here to here using something. I really don't know. You have to figure out what this is. I don't know. I'm not going to mess with it now because I don't know what I'm doing. But I'll figure this part out, and we might do a little bit of that together. I know this can be boring if you already know the system, so I won't ever dedicate like a whole episode to that. But that's the type of thing we can do together. A jumping creeper. Oh my gosh, she's Jojo about it. Nip. Bye. Oh gosh. That sucked. Oh gosh. Okay. I'm going to call that an episode. It's going to be really chopped up because I wanted to jump from point to point to point to point. So hopefully that was fun. Hopefully it still made a decent episode length. But honestly, with the amount of disorganization that I have here, I'm going to need to spend some time getting some stuff set up. And I think finding a different way to keep this place safe, because the fence ain't doing it. As far as looks goes, it doesn't look good. And as far as, you know, the other aspect, it's not even doing its job. So that's on my agenda. Next episode, though, exploration. We will north, south, east, west. I don't know. I'll pick a direction. I'll figure out a way to do it random. And we'll see what we can find. So until next time, this has been bRanN. I will see you next video. Have a great day. And yeah, it's pink, but it looks so sweet.